What is going on, Rockstar? How are you? How are you? How are you? Happy Monday evening. And in this episode of Get Your Mind Right with Coz, we are going to talk about 5 ways to be intentional. 5 ways to be intentional in your network marketing business. So, if this is the first time you're seeing me, my name is Coz. I mentor Black women in network marketing so they can fire their boss. All right, let's jump into it. I wanted to talk about this because one of the ways for you to be intentional in your network marketing business is who you are working with. And how I got my notes as always. Everything is always oh no. My nose starts tickling. So I am a part hold on guys. Okay. So I am a part of a mastermind uh, group, and it's a bunch of us. We have a group text going on, and every day words of wisdom are dropped um, in the text in the group. And it's just powerful, powerful, powerful. I get, choked up thinking about it. And so today, one of my partners in there, she made a statement about this is shout out to Latrell. This girl, I'm telling you, ever since she said that, I've been rocking with it. So she said, let's be intentional, focused, and disciplined as this is the full first week of 2021. And intentional, that's a powerful word, intentional. So, and when I thought about when she said it, it made me stop and think about a few different things. But the one thing it made me stop and think about is every day we wake up with intentions on making something happen. But what we must do with the intention is take action on it. It's just not enough to have it, to write it down. You have to take action on it. So, how are you going to take action on that? So, that's what I want to talk about today. So, number one, are you intentional with who you connect with? And I want to talk about connect with as far as in your business, because who you are in life is who you are in business. So, who do you connect with in your life? Is it intentional? Who do you connect with in business? Is it intentional? There are so many more people on business media right now that you can connect with, but are you being intentional? Are you being intentional with your ideal client? When you go to network marketing events virtually, of course, or personal development events, are you standing out? Are you showing up and are you showing out? Are you getting the attention that is intentional? Or are you getting the attention the wrong way? Think about that. Okay. Number two, are you intentional with who you work with and for? Think about that, because you always start out working part time as an entrepreneur, and then you go to full time as an entrepreneur. So while you are working part time and you may be working full time in your day job, are you intentional? Does it line up with your core principles in your MVPs and in your network marketing business? Does who you work with line up with your principles and your MVPs? Because if it doesn't, it's time to change it. That should have been left in 2020. So make sure you're on the right track with that. Number 3, setting your about to say SMART goals. Setting your short-term and long-term goals. Are you intentional? Do you begin with the end in mind when you are creating your goals? Like, are you looking at them every day? Are you making adjustments if need be? Like, have you reverse engineered it to where you have a timeline of everything that's supposed to happen? Do you? If you don't, get started. All right, number 4. Are you intentional with your time? We all have get-to-do lists. That's what I call them, get-to-do lists. Does that include helping out other people in your circle? Like, think about that. Like, we have a group text. We're in the groups. We're helping each other out, trying to give each other ideas and bouncing off one another. Like, are you intentional with your time? Are you intentional helping other people in your circle? Are you intentional with helping people, period? Think about that, okay? And then number 5, brand intentional. Is your brand intentional? Think about that, because your brand is a direct representation of you, because who you are in life is who you are in business. So is your brand intentional? Think about that. Are you representing the real, true you? Have you dug deep enough? Remember, we don't go wide, we go deep first. We go deep before we go wide, so we can get through all the soil of everything, so we can become our true selves. All right, so let's run back through it. Number 1, are you intentional with who you connect with? Number 2, are you intentional with who you work with? 3, are your short-term and long-term goals intentional? Are you intentional with your time? And 5, is your brand intentional? Is it intentional? That's why I say brand intentional. I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna copyright that. Brand intentional. All right. I hope you have a wonderful evening, Rockstar, and I will chat at you later. Ciao.